you're here. The news said the Hunters Association is busy dealing with all those anomalies lately. I was worried you might be swamped with work. Screw. What do you want to talk about then? Did you eat? What did you have? Was it good? I hired a professional team. They rebuilt it to the point where it's almost an exact copy. Would you join them if I told you earlier? I might as well wait until the house had taken shape. I can hire professionals to rebuild the house, but the interior has to be done by me. I didn't want to bother a busy hunter like yourself with something simple. You might not find it worth your time. That's why I decided to let you paint the walls. Besides, it's a task that should be done by 2 people. Do you need a reenactment to remember who was actually bossing people around? And since we're on the topic of reminiscence, I actually invited you here to help me remember how this place used to be furnished. It's not really popular anymore. I had to visit several stores before I found it. I found some old photos that were taken inside the house. I already brought them to a furniture store to have custom pieces made. You don't want me to do this? Yeah, she would. You're still not tired of this game, huh? Give me your hand. There's no such thing as a free meal. You're twisting my words in your favor, but deal. It was a confusing dream. I can't remember it well now that I'm awake. Go back to bed. What's wrong? Are you treating me like a child? Why did you bring that up all of a sudden? How could I forget? I wanted to escape to that place as much as you did. Luckily for us, you were a very effective excuse. I really didn't like staying in the shelter. But sneaking out alone to go on slides and stuff felt too childish. My job was to protect your childishness, thanks. Are you saying you think I'm childish? If I admit it, will you take me on an adventure? It's okay if that small garden disappeared, you know. These roads have an adventurous feel to them. And if we run into a wanderer, that'd definitely make me forget my nightmare. Okay, but I feel like I heard that before. The last part. I think... Even though years have passed, you still remember that? Did you have a hidden recorder on you back then? The first one. Come on, maybe that place is still there. At least it's still a playground. It even looks like what we imagined as kids.
fluctuations detected. Please locate the energy source and eliminate it.
Perfect. Now we have enough time for an adventure. If you don't want to float away, don't let go of me. I'd rather believe this place exists because of our promise. This does feel like a place where only sweet dreams could exist. Is there anything you'd like to try? You're not interested in the thrilling rides? You dragged me to each and every one of them last time. So you won't be reminded of that Skyhaven amusement park. All right. You looked very disappointed and asked why it couldn't be a merry-go-round. Unfortunately, I wasn't good at using my evol back then. The horse did one spin before collapsing. You fell. What do you mean by pure, exactly? If I could, I'd go back to those days. Two people who met in a shelter. They were growing up together, without being so close to each other. That's my idea of purity. Because I keep having nightmares about it being blown up. I thought the nightmares would stop if I rebuilt our old home. I miss the past. I really do. But I want more than that. Yeah. Any adventure we have here will turn into sweet dreams at night, right? Is that it? Maybe it contains all the wishes and energy of the person who folded it. Didn't I also use a paper crane to get myself one night at your place? Let's deal with your mission first. Then we'll go home so I can continue making them. You're having second thoughts? The old garden from our childhood never gave us any nightmares, right? Whether a dream is good or bad depends on the people who appear in them. If you're in every dream I have from now on, it's okay if this place disappears. Then, let's stay in this fairy tale for a while longer. Relationships between people can become something new as well, right? I want it. Let's make this dream even more unforgettable. That paper crane will be lonely if we leave it as is, though. You wanted me to fold you 1,000 paper cranes when we were kids. What about now? They won't just be in deep space. They'll live on in my dreams. With you. Of course. I want to have a place in your heart that's different from before. I want to share every adventure with you in the future, with this new role. Is that okay? Want to do something more adventurous? Adventures that only existed in dreams have become today's reality. Hold on tight. The train is about to leave. Aren't we already doing that? The future is right now. That's good. Let it go, and we'll see if it stands. When you were worried about not growing tall enough, you'd stand under that tree every week. I had to carve a mark for you with my pocket knife. Let me tell you a secret. I was just messing with you when you thought you were growing taller. You couldn't see what I was doing, so I just carved the mark a little higher. You never noticed. But you grew taller in the end, right? So it doesn't count. You're right. Too bad the pagoda tree is gone. It could have backed up my story. Good. We'll wait for it to grow up together.